So, my owl is in love with the cheesy taco spaghetti. My Maggie, on the other hand, said it needed more sauce. So, what I've done is I have made the cheesy taco spaghetti recipe and added a 24-ounce can of pasta sauce, garlic and herb, and made it, instead of being like a taco, made it more like regular spaghetti with a bunch of cheese. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully very well. And as you can tell, it has the diced tomatoes. I use the Italian style instead of the Rotel style. So it has basil, garlic, and oregano instead of the diced green peppers. So we'll see how she likes this. Hopefully she'll like it a lot. Alright, so let me explain what I did. First, I brought 4 cups of water to a boil. Then I added a tablespoon of salt, yes, an entire tablespoon, and an entire tablespoon of pepper. And then I put a 1-pound Italian seasoned meatball in there. And I used my meat masher to crush it up mostly. It was seasoned very well, so that added as well to the water. After it came to a boil, I added my broken in half spaghetti, 1 pound, and let that boil for 8 minutes. And then I added the 14.5-ounce of Italian style petite diced tomatoes with basil, garlic, and oregano. And I added some garlic and herb tomato sauce that I had. This was actually donated to me. Let me see, 24 ounces. And then I added the 10.75 ounce of cheddar cheese soup. I let that boil for another 3 minutes. Then I turned it down to a low simmer, stirred it, and let all that cheese soup kind of melt, I guess. And then I added another 1.5 cups of shredded sharp, extra sharp, mild, and Monterey Jack cheese that I mix here at the house. I shred the blocks and then I mix them all together. And I tasted it, and the seasonings and everything were spot on, so I served it to my family, and they all thought it was delicious. Except Essie, but she's not really into spaghetti with red sauce. She's preferred spaghetti with white sauce, and it does have the spaghetti sauce in it. So I don't know what it's going to be called. I made it with the directions and inspiration of my cheesy taco spaghetti, but it's just regular spaghetti with meat and cheese. So I guess cheesy one-pot spaghetti. There you go. And it's delicious. I'll put the recipe down below. See you in the next one. Bye.